Matt and Allie?
Jason, a very rare couple of hockey games are going to be played here in the Twin Cities this weekend.
Who's ready for some ice?
I think people are.
All right. The Tommies and the Gophers will get a chance to take on the Naval Academy. Want to be clear, that's their club teams. So joining us this morning to tell us more about these big games, former team captain Jon Olson. Good morning, Jon. Thanks for coming in.
Thanks for having me.
So how did this collaboration all begin?
Well, as you mentioned, I played hockey at the Academy. I graduated back in 1990. The team's been around for 45 years, and typically there's a good number of Minnesotans on the squad, but the team has never been here. So we started lobbying for the team to come to Minnesota, and the administration out there approved it, and so they fly in tomorrow morning.
Awesome.
When I think of Navy athletics, I think of that Army-Navy football game and just the pageantry around it. What's the atmosphere like at a Navy hockey game?
Well, as you can imagine, the mids all go to the sporting events. The Navy hockey games are very well attended. They'll typically have 500 to 1,000 mids at least that go to the games. And as you can imagine, it's a service academy school, so there's a military tough mentality, and the games get they can be pretty rough.
And you guys have a lot of Minnesota connections on your team.
Well, we have in the past, sure. My senior year, there were 11 Minnesotans on the squad. This year, the number's down a little bit. The hockey program, obviously, across the entire country has expanded. That's thanks to the NHL expansion. And so we have players on the team now who are from California and Florida and Michigan and everywhere else. But we certainly would like to get a few more Minnesotans on the squad.
What does this mean for the Navy hockey team to get a chance to play at Mariucci Arena?
Well, I can tell you right now, having talked to the coaches and the officer rep on the team, that the players are out of their minds excited to be playing both at the XL Energy Center and at Mariucci Arena. I mean, the two best sheets of ice in the entire state of Minnesota, and they get to play on both of them in their 3-day trip.
And so you'll play the Tommies at the X, and then you'll play the Gophers at Mariucci.
Yes, exactly.
And if people want to go out to these games, they're free to attend. Just come on in, right?
Yep.
All right, so what are the games? We've got Friday night against St. Thomas at the X, and then Saturday, 7 o'clock, that's the game at Mariucci. Anything you're particularly looking forward to about these two games?
Well, we have a lot of pageantry sort of set up to celebrate the visit. The Minnesota Warriors, which are wounded vets, sort of a disabled veterans hockey program, they are actually skating an exhibition period at the XL Energy Center tomorrow night at 6 o'clock. Amazing individuals, truly amazing individuals. So if people want to show up early by 6 o'clock, they can certainly come in and start watching that period.
Very cool. Jon, sounds like a really neat event. Thanks so much for coming on.
Thanks for coming in.
Thanks for having me.